Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Shella Rebuilds the entirety of The Sims 4. I really need to think of a better name for that. Maybe you guys can help me come up with a series name in the chat. I would actually really appreciate that. And by chat, I mean comment section. Hi, I'm normally a Twitch streamer, so if I say chat, I'm really sorry. Streamer brain, I'm sorry. Anyways, today we are remodeling or renovating Crick Cabana, which is another one of the starter homes that is in Willow Creek. This home is originally around 13,000 simoleons, and I ended it around 19,000 simoleons, but I think when I list it on the gallery, it will show up with 17,000 simoleons. I'm not really sure how it works, but I'll go ahead and let you guys know the gallery price here. Let me check. Yeah, it is 17,500 simoleons, so you know, it's pretty it's more on the expensive side. I did in fact add more appliances and some skill building items though, and some landscaping, so that's where the extra money is probably being put into. However, it is still an affordable 2-bedroom starter home with 1 bathroom, so I hope you guys enjoy it. I changed the color scheme a little bit more on this one because this house didn't have a very set vibe to it. The one that I renovated last episode was Streamlit Single, and that house is green. Like, it is green entirely, and I did not want to take away from that, so I kept the house green. This one was more of like a white and brown or white and green combination, so I just messed around with it and came out with something that I actually really like. I think the color scheme's great. So without further ado, here we are. I'm gonna go ahead and bring you guys into the speed build. So first things first, delete the roof. That roof is like literally one of the worst roofs in The Sims. I think the only one that's worse than that is a house that we're gonna be getting to later in a later video. Like, I don't know, I don't like the shotgun house style, and I know that it's trying to emulate New Orleans, but it's not my vibe. It's not gonna be in my save file. Not my save file, not today. So I literally reconstructed the entire house, which I know is a large renovation, but I gotta be honest, I need to do it. But I made sure to include the bay window that the original house had. As you can see there, I just made it a little bit bigger, and I changed the windows later on because they were using the small windows, and then I got some windows that were ground to floor, so they were super big and they looked great. And also, I didn't mention this in my previous video where I did the first renovation, but I changed the wall heights to the short wall heights because I think these builds automatically come with medium wall heights, and medium wall heights are just not a vibe unless you absolutely have to do them. I always change to a shorter wall height. But here I am doing a deck, and I was trying to decide if I wanted to have the entrance on the side, but I ended up centering it, and here I am figuring out the floor plan. It's a small house, so the floor plan literally took me like 5 minutes to figure out, and I wanted to keep it a 2-bedroom house, so I included a child's bedroom and a bedroom for a parent or guardian, and then I added a bathroom as well. As you can see, I am adding in the doors now. Oh, and then the roofing happened. This roof actually, it looks like it would have been more complicated, but I finished it quicker than I finished the original roof. I remember like the last video I did with Streamlit Single, it took me like half of the recording was the roof, and I was super embarrassed about it, so I hope you guys didn't make fun of me too much in the comments for that one, because I was struggling so hard with that one, and I look back at it and I cringe daily. Do you guys ever like look back at something you've done in life, or lay awake at night in bed and think, wow, did I do that? Those cringe moments, yeah, that's me. I would like to report that I am getting better at this whole editing thing. It's been taking me quite some time, but thankfully I've had some friends helping me. I have a really good friend, and I don't know if they would like me to mention their name or not, so I'm gonna keep them anonymous, but they have been helping me out recently with Adobe Premiere stuff and learning the ropes to editing and giving me tips and tricks, so I really do appreciate them. And if they decide to watch this video, I just want to say thank you. You know who you are, and you are a great help to me. We are very good together, and honestly we're very productive when we work together, and it's just been a really cool experience to have a friend like that. So yeah, I think that I'll be getting videos out quicker hopefully as the time goes on. Anyways, enough of that, let's go ahead and get back to the build. So in a second here, I'm going to start with our kitchen. I don't know why, but I always tend to do the kitchen layout first when I'm building, and I think it's because the kitchen kind of defines the house to me. There's always that like one room that you really enjoy doing a lot, and I just really love kitchens. Like, it's kind of like a puzzle that you put together with the counters, and it just really stimulates my brain and gives me the good zaps whenever I get a good kitchen layout. So I enjoy it a lot, and you'll see me like constantly changing the colors of the counters, and you're probably like, girl, pick a color. I'm sorry, I couldn't decide if I wanted to go tacky or if I wanted to try to make it look nicer. And of course, would it really be a Risshella build without spandrels and a half wall? So there you go, you see me, I added them in there. I just wanted to define this kitchen space a little bit more. Spandrels and half walls are a great way to to define a space without actually closing it off. So if you like open concept builds, I definitely recommend them, because sometimes it can be hard and your build might get a little big and overwhelming if you don't add separation between rooms with a spandrel or a half wall. So that's what I use them for. And of course we got our living room. I decided to splurge and got some slightly nicer furniture in here, which ended up costing us a pretty penny, and probably why the budget ended up being a little bit too high. But you know what? I think it looks nice and it's fine. And then of course we're furnishing the bathroom. Nothing special about bathrooms, so we can just ignore it. The only thing that's difficult is the layout all the time. But I did actually quite enjoy how this build turned out. I didn't know if I would like the bathroom being at the front of the house, but I think it turned out okay. The only thing that I probably would have changed would be making the parents' bedroom a little bit bigger. But I think that it's kind of fun to have things that you don't like about a house in the beginning of it, so you have something to work towards and look forward to. I don't know if that's just me or not, but if my house is perfect when I buy it, I'm like, okay, it's done. I don't have anything to work towards. So that's kind of why, like, whenever I play The Sims, I really like playing like rags to riches or legacy challenges or generation challenges where you like slowly build up over time. That's just like really fun for me, because I'm definitely a builder, and if I don't have a goal in gameplay, it's not gonna catch my attention for very long. I don't know what it is about that. Like, some people can like play forever. They can have one family and just play with them and never let them die. I'm over here like, let's move on. I'm done. Let's go. But as you can see, I couldn't fit side tables by the bed of the guardians here, so I decided to get a little bit creative, and I made these custom built-in shelves, and they don't look the best, but I think that they are serving the purpose. I just really needed to get a lamp over on that side of the room because it was pretty dark, so I think it looks okay. And then rugs change everything. I'm going through and adding a few decorations here and there to finish the house off, and then we eventually get outside to landscaping, and I really do like the way that this house looks. I think it looks very nice, kind of like a suburban cottagey vibe. Not very cottagey, but it's very small. You can definitely tell it's a starter home. Like, this would be a home that someone would be their first purchase as a house, and I think that that's kind of charming, and I really like it. And of course we got a giant oak tree, and again I tried to match the trees to the surrounding trees in the neighborhood. I wanted it to look like it fit in, and then I took the foliage and flowers that were originally around the house and tried to recreate them in a better way to make it look better, because I think that whenever I go through the series, I'm going to try to keep elements that EA used to build the house and just do it better than them. I don't know if that sounds like, oh, I'm better than EA, but like, I don't know. I just like seeing what they give us and trying to make it look better than it already was, because if I could choose my own flowers and stuff, I would definitely be fine with it. I would make it look amazing. So I think the challenge of having to use some of EA's items like in the back of my head is just really fun, and I like it a lot. So yeah, I really did like how the landscaping came out on this build. I know how bad you guys want an official landscaping tutorial of The Sims, and I am definitely excited to get that going in the future. I'm probably going to have some videos in between these renovation videos of the entirety of The Sims 4 anyways, but I do hope that this suffices for now as you watch me like terrain paint and place flowers here and there, because it is like an intricate thing, and I definitely can't wait to like finally be able to get my thought process out to you guys on paper. But for now, I hope that just watching them in the speed build helps a little bit, and even if it doesn't help, don't worry, I'll have that tutorial out soon, hopefully. All right, so this is going to be the end of the house tour. It's not going to be too long because we clearly don't have that much going on here, but I really do like the color of this house. And as you can see, I actually did add a chimney on at the end. This wasn't part of the speed build. I just looked over and saw that I had a chimney on this house, so I was like, oh, maybe that's a neighborhood thing. So I went and I added a chimney here. It's really simple. You guys can watch my other video if you want to know how to make this chimney, but literally it's just rooms stacked on top of each other. So this is it from the front. I really like it, nice and cute. Let's go ahead and check down on the inside. This is only one story, so not much going on. We've got a very empty hallway. I mean, you could probably add a table in here eventually, maybe one right here. This is the kitchen, very simple. We got a fridge, sink, and stove. I did not add a fire alarm to this. Maybe I should do that right now. There, so we have a fire alarm. I will make sure to upload it with the fire alarm. I'm sorry, it wasn't part of the speed build. You guys got me. Oh my god, wait. There was definitely a trash can there in the speed build. I don't know what you guys are talking about. That's been there the whole time. I would never forget I would never forget a trash can. Okay, so we got a cute little dining table here, and then this is our living room. I actually really do like how these windows turned out. I noticed that this house had a bay window in the front of it in the original house, so I wanted to go ahead and kind of bring that into this house as well. So it's a really nice sunroom. Like, there's a lot of light that gets in here. We got an easel back here. Obviously this TV looks stupid and dumb, but you know, we got to keep it cheap. You guys can upgrade this as you keep playing. And then this bedroom right here is what I would imagine to be a kid's bedroom. Just a few posters, a Blarfy, and a bed. Very, very simple. And then this bedroom over here is where the guardians would probably live. Parents or guardians, whatever you want to call them. And this bedroom is really sad because we couldn't fit end tables. So I decided to get creative and put some shelves here that we have a lamp on and a plant as well. So I think my first step with this house would be to extend this out by one tile, which I probably could have done in my speed build, but I didn't because I think it's fun to have goals set for yourself. So you guys can definitely set your own goals if you decide to download this house and build with it. So yeah, I really like the landscaping I did. Nice and simple. We got some rocks in here. I didn't add rocks to this landscaping, but I will say I'm a huge advocate of adding rocks to your landscaping because it does break up the plants a lot and it looks very nice. So definitely if you're wondering what's missing, maybe just toss a few rocks in here and there and size them up and see what happens. That's gonna be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you're still here, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We are trying to get monetized on YouTube, and you guys are seriously kicking it. Like, we are getting up there. I'm sure we will be monetized in no time with everybody's support. So thank you so much, and I'm really excited to do the next video because I think we're going to have a bit more of a house to work with. I was also asking on my stream tonight if I should add townies into some of the empty lots because I'm not going to leave any lot empty. I'm going to fill every single lot. So I think it'd be kind of fun to have some townies for you guys to experiment and play with. So coming up in the next few videos, we are going to get to the empty lot that is a part of Willow Creek. And if you guys would like to give suggestions on what kind of family you would like to see living there, please leave it in the comments down below and I will read through them. And if something jumps out to me, I will definitely go ahead and build a house for them. All right. Thank you guys so much. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye everyone. Thank you for watching my YouTube video. I don't know what I'm singing. This is my outro. But thanks. See you next time. Love you. Bye.